Hi, coaches. Welcome back to Trill the World. My name is Coach Allen, and today we're bringing you, apologize for any technical difficulties. Today we're bringing you 3 drills that you can do to increase or sort of focus in on your offensive lineman's hands in pass protection. So it's getting a little specific now. The cool thing about these drills is they're applicable to a bunch of different parts of pass protection. When we talk about demeanor, when we talk about the kick step, when we talk about the post step, and we're going to talk about all that more in detail as we go along. I'm going to share my screen with you now, and we're going to get started. I got a couple different things up. So fair warning. Okay. So I'm actually, before I get to my whiteboard app, going to go to back here to our PowerPoint. So our Trenches newsletter is coming out November 29th. That is that Monday after Thanksgiving. This will be coming to you on Tuesday of Thanksgiving. We're not going to have a video for you on Thanksgiving. You should enjoy that holiday with your families. So this will be the last video before our Trenches newsletter is back out. If you click the link in the description, that'll take you to what the Trenches newsletter is. And if you like this content that you're getting from Big Trill the World on YouTube, you can get the same type of stuff, sometimes ahead of schedule from YouTube, delivered to your inbox once per week. Okay. First drill we're going to talk about is the sled, slide, and push. Now, big point. I'm going to go ahead, get my whiteboard up. I'm going to draw through what this drill looks like here. Okay. So for me, we have a 5-man sled, and I apologize, guys. I'm working with a stylist and all this stuff, getting fancy here. If you all remember back to me early on, I thought it was super cool to have a camera I could draw. So what we'll do here with the 5-man sled, guys, is we're just working again our punch, strike, and slide. Bang. We're fitting up this 5-man drive sled that we'll have. The bag will give. It'll recoil. You felt it before, okay? And we're teaching our guys, we're stressing thumbs up versus and elbows bent, hands inside. We're not out here big and wide. We're in tight. Bang. Punch the sled, and then we're sliding to the next step, to the next slide, to the next sled, to the next dummy. Okay. I can have 5 guys rotating through. Bang, 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 slide right, bang, bang, bang. On a whistle, bang, bang, bang. We'll do it just like that on a whistle or on a hit, slide, hit, slide. And we can do that drill very quickly. You can adjust this drill. You can do it with bags, or you can do it with bodies even. Okay, depending on what your equipment needs are. I know everybody doesn't have a 5-man sled. When I was a head football coach, we actually bought our first sled. I had to buy a 3-man sled because that's all the money I could afford, guys. Tough days as a head coach. Now we're going to talk about hand replace drill, okay? This primarily, a lot of times, let me erase all this. A lot of times people will see this as a defensive line drill. I see it as both. Okay, so you set up, you have your partner, okay, and you're just taking turns, blow a whistle, bang, you're working, getting that inside hand position on that chest. So when I fit up their chest right here, when I fit up their chest, if this is a torso right there, I want hands inside, hitting the edge of those numbers, okay? I want your hands inside your armpits, inside that shell of the shoulder pad, so we're able to latch on right there, okay? Not necessarily hold, but we're latching on, we're striking and punching right there, okay? And we just work quick, hands to the chest, hands to the chest, hands to the chest. Keep that guy off you. Whistle, bang, then whistle, bang. Next guy switches, the defensive guy now, bang, hands on. He's now the offensive guy. He's now the aggressor. I've worked drill with defensive linemen before. We're just swatting hands off. But different adjustments you can make. You can do them on their knees. You can do them, kick sliding to it too. But there's sort of different number of different variations you can do. My last one, I really like this one. This was one I picked up from my offensive line coach in college that I thought was very good. And this works well on your demeanor, your kick step, your post step. So you'll have a person here. This is your guy going on the drill. You'll have 3 people holding bags, or it can be 3 people without holding bags. You can use meat on meat. That's fine. This first guy, he's coming to the coach's direction right here. That works. Our guy right here, stepping, getting hands on inside position on him. Our next guy's coming down the pipe. He'll go right here. As directed by the coach, there'll be a coach behind them here. Our guy has to step, get his hands, bang, back up, don't hold, get your body in front. Now our final guy's coming down the pipe where we'll work a good post step and finish strong. And finish strong, elbows bent, then we're pushing out. Almost like a tricep bench press, close grip bench press, where we're finishing out on that, racking out that bench press right there, okay? And some different, get here. You're getting fancy with the styles. You can also work your steps in here, work your quick movement, and then at the end, as a power punch to finish that drill. Some other tips I have, guys, for drilling hands is you can really increase hand strength, okay? When I talk about hand strength, I think in offensive lineman, I think it gets the negative connotation. I'm talking about holding all the time. No, I'm not. There's holding on every play, especially in high school football. But train your hands in the weight room, whether this comes through training the wrist mobility, train how strong your hands are going to be, because as an offensive lineman, these things can get hurt real easily. So I like to do some forearm work, whether it's with wrist curls, whether it's with just we'll take a barbell or we'll take a rod and just tie a little plate, whether it's a 10-pound weight or whatever, to it, and just practice just rolling the wrist up to get that same leverage in your wrist and get your hands stronger. I've taken buckets of rice before and just had guys just gripping through that bucket of rice, getting their hands stronger, carry heavy stuff, do your farmer's walks, do your plate holds. We do plate holds with our guys. We'll have them carry plates and stuff, get stronger on the tips of your fingers. Those are all good things, and something that, guys, you can train hands when you have a lower body injury. So that's why it's good to continue it. Continue doing your drills with your hand work, continue working on hand strength, even if your guy has an injury that keeps them out lower body wise from movement. So that's something that you can work on, especially at home. If you young linemen are watching this, get you a bucket of rice, work that hand movement in there, get your hands stronger, okay? Whether it's an O-line or a D lineman, get a little piece of wood, a little dowel rod, whatever, tie a rope to it, tie a little weight to it, work there, okay? If you got a dumbbell or you got a milk jug, just work on flexing with wrist curls, okay? Get those hands stronger, get those wrists stronger, and you're going to be stronger, okay? Coaches, please subscribe to the Trenches newsletter, coaches and players. I know I'm getting some players, including some foreign players, hopping on here and watching YouTube. I appreciate that. That's what I love about YouTube. We're going to be back next week. We're going to take Thanksgiving off, and we'll be back next week talking next time about your feet, specifically talking about the kick step and the post step. Okay. We'll do one episode for the kick step, one episode for post step, as we're breaking down this whole pass protection thing. Till next time, coaches, remember, if you want to win on the scoreboard, you got to win in the trenches. If you want to win in the trenches, you got to know that bigs rule the world. I'll see you next time, coaches.